stressful day it'll be when it's gone. With just hours now until the election, we want to highlight a few local races that haven't gotten as much attention. One of them is the election of Lee County's next superintendent of schools. When the previous superintendent left for a new job, Dr. Ken Savage was named the interim head of the school district. But now voters will decide who will lead Lee County's public schools moving forward. Wake News reporter Amy Gallo is live in Lee County with a preview. Amy.
Yeah, I caught up with parents today as they were getting ready to pick up their kids from school, and while a lot of them did admit that they didn't pay enough attention to the superintendent race, those who did pay attention were more than excited to finally have the opportunity to vote for it. For the first time since the 1970s, you have the chance to vote for the Lee County Schools superintendent.
I like the fact that they went back to having that being an elected position so that the parents have an input.
Back in 2022, voters made it clear they wanted the position to be elected, with 62% voting for the change.
I feel it's important in light of what's been happening politically, since COVID, and parents wanting to be involved with their children's education.
And now that they have a say, parents aren't taking it lightly.
I have 2 more years in the school system and then I won't have any more kids going to school. So in that time, I want to make sure that I have an input and what I think is most important for her.
The 2 candidates on the ballot are Victor Arias and Denise Carlin. Carlin is a retired Lee County educator who spent 32 years in the district, while Arias is a longtime local attorney who worked with 2 superintendents for 7 years. Both candidates spent a large part, if not the majority of their lives here in Lee County.
I think it's important to know who they are and to make sure it's a strong candidate.
Whoever wins will serve a 4-year term ending in 2028. And if you have yet to vote and still need some convincing, Mom Pamela Jones puts it best.
I think you should always vote, if it's just local or not. Otherwise, your voice isn't heard and you can't complain or take credit for anything that happens.
And you still have time to vote if you haven't yet. You can vote tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And if you need any more information on those candidates, just head to winknews.com. Live in Fort Myers, Amy Gallo, Wink News.